Halftime. Time. Thank you. Welcome to the 2023 Mortgage Company of Canada Canadian Junior Close presented by Portage. This is the girls under 19 final. Maria Min to serve, Ocean Ma to receive. Best of 5 games. Love all. One love.
All right, everybody. It's our final match of the tournament. It's the girls U19 final. We've got Ocean Ma and Maria Min. It's going to be a great one. This is the 2023 Pembroke Canadian Squash Championships presented by... Oh, that's the senior one.
Mortgage Company of Canada here.
That's the one.
There we go. It's been a long day, folks, but you know,
Sorry,
it's the last match of the day.
Oh, I'm trying to check out my draw and see if I'm going to get knocked out in the first round. Bit nervous. Unlike these two. They've been here before.
Yeah, these two experienced girls. They've been on the stage multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Both from Vancouver, so they've both played each other a bunch as well. They're familiar with each other's games.
Yep.
Now we got Maria Min in the all black, and we have Ocean Ma in all whites here.
Almost a classic matchup here. We've got the shooter versus the runner. Should be a good one.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Not super happy with that early on.
Encouraging the players to try to swing through and play those balls. Oh,
Wow.
thumped that.
What a kill.
Yeah, she's very tall, Maria, and she's got great reach and good hands. So for her to, in this match, it's going to be crucial to try to stay on that volley and keep Ocean behind her. Ocean's a great mover with good length, so it's easier said than done. I think that's going to be the recipe for Maria if she wants to get through this. And if you're Ocean, you want those cross courts being super wide, cutting her off the volley. Just making sure that length's hitting all the way through to the back of the court. It's also very hard for a player as tall as Maria to move in and out of those front corners. So you want to be very patient and be ruthless on the counterattack because Maria will shoot. That's her game.
Super smart tactically, though. It's a nice little improvisation. Sometimes you just want to get it to go short. It's a nice length.
It's a good start for both girls here. 3-all, nothing separating them so far. I think the key for one of the other keys for Maria here is she's just gonna have to keep that error count low. She is a shooter, so errors will come. But just the theme of the day, margin of error. She's got an absolute whipper of a forehand. I bet she wouldn't mind keeping play on that side. That's great reach there from Ocean. Wow. Phenomenal control. Just kind of didn't follow through there on the swing. It's the right shot to play, just
Got a little stuck.
yeah. Just didn't swing through the ball at all.
Get that right foot a little further up on that one.
Oh, that's a fantastic display of deception there. Sucked her into the little counter drop and then a fantastic flick.
Yeah, almost no backswing on that.
Yeah, none at all. That was phenomenal.
Great snap of the forearm. Thought that was close.
Yeah, Ocean thinking that ball went out. I'm pretty confident that one stayed in.
Great forehands from these two.
Oh, ooh, that's a great shot.
Dices that one in. Let's check out the cut on this. Swing.
That's beautiful. Sliced it. You'd like to see Maria try to take a little bit more space there. She's not really bending the knees when balls are landing loose in the middle. I know she's tall, but you want to take space, and you don't want to necessarily block or anything like that, but you do want to capitalize on space when it comes your way.
Especially if you got a good position like that.
Yeah, exactly. If you're naturally a bigger person, stretch those legs out, bend those knees, get low, and assert your dominance on the tee.
Yeah, almost got to be Willstrip-like out there.
Yeah. Well, phenomenal first game here.
Yeah, very tight.
Cat and mouse squash.
Shot.
And that's a confident drop there from Ocean.
It's a tough spot to volley from.
Yeah, carving that ball well.
It's almost knee height. It's a good shot.
Bit of a sloppy error there for Maria.
Yeah. Sometimes just that pace through the midcourt can catch a lot of people not paying attention. Like we said earlier, those are the shots you want to be ready for.
Yeah.
That's
Just a bit sloppy footwork there. Oh, What's your prediction here, Adrian? Who steals this first game?
I don't know. It's been back and forth. It's pretty tight. I think it's who can put together a couple good rallies in a row and really capitalize on their momentum. Exciting stuff. Just sails that one just out.
And out, 9-7.
Vibes are tense.
Yeah, tensions are high right now.
And there it is. A little bit of confidence goes a long way.
Yeah, she did well there. Those last couple of points, Ocean, just solid length, continuously balling through the middle. Not doing too much with the ball, but
There it is.
yeah, and those are the errors you'll get from Maria. If she feels mentally just not quite confident, you're going to get a lot of free points.
For sure. So many different ways to win in squash, and kind of Ocean did a bunch of different ones there. Just played good, simple squash. Error free is the name of the game.
Take a look at some of the highlights here. You can see there's just no need to go for a kill from the back of the court there. You're down a couple of game balls. You don't need to pull winners out of nowhere.
You can see Marco in the front there having a good chat. Loving those BC programs.
Yeah, they're coaching a phenomenal amount of juniors right now. There's a lot of good talent coming from BC in all age categories. I mean, today was on full display. Almost every final had someone from BC, which was beautiful to see. There was a lot of BC players. It's good for the sport.
And what are they putting in the water out there? What do you think?
I don't know. I spent a year over there, and the programs, they're run really, really well. There's a lot of good clubs, a lot of good coaches. And squash is just bumping there. I know I moved over there when the pandemic hit, and that was one of the only provinces that was open the entire time for squash. So I feel like these kids did get a bit of an advantage from that. They had a year. I feel like they have a year on a lot of these players that were kind of going in phases in and out of training.
Interesting.
Wow, I like to see that. Just a little pump up as she's walking on the court there. She's focused. She really wants this national title.
It's good to see the firepower on these two.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
Just crunching the ball.
Yeah, I like to see the competitiveness for both of them too. I know they're good friends, but they're fist pumping and they're pumping themselves up when they feel like they need a little bit of mojo.
Yeah, no friends when it's game time.
Yeah, once you step on that court, you're not friends anymore, and I like that from these girls. True competitors. Oh, that's a great get.
Wow.
Just phenomenal athleticism on display right now.
That was like back deep left to deep front right. Great movement from Maria.
That's the right idea. If you're Maria, you can't be upset with your shot selection there, but you definitely can be frustrated with the weight of your ball. All right, your lob doesn't need to be perfect just under the line. It just needs to get up and over your opponent.
Yeah, even if, as long as they're not taking that volley out in front of them, if you're making them volley but it's maybe a bit behind the service box, at least it keeps the ball in play.
Yeah, exactly. Just give yourself time to get back to the tee. Yeah, I agree there. I didn't think she picked that up. It's a good call from the ref. He's on top of things. Not quite sure if that pick was good, but no contest from either player. Not quite sure. It must have hit her fingertips with the edge of the racket. That's always the worst.
You ever kneed yourself in the face?
I've had the butt of the racket go into the knee all the time. That's one of the worst.
That was tough.
I've also taken the butt of the racket to the eye, split the eye open. That one wasn't fun.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game. That's why they got the goggles on. It's. I don't think people realize how dangerous squash can actually be.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's like the ball that does the damage.
Oh no.
It's the racket. Especially at this pace where they're both fighting for the tee.
That's a great cut. That's a very assertive attack there. You see, she's not floating that ball into the front. She's cutting it with purpose. Very quick, sharp swing.
Yeah, it takes the space. Set up from the great drive.
That's very confident from Maria.
Tries to go for the same thing, slightly different position, a bit lazy movement maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She's so tall. I feel like she's just got to be more critical on herself on getting those legs stretched out and getting in right positions. I know it's a bit easy when you're tall to not have to move as much, but you still got to make sure you're taking advantage of space.
Yeah, I can't sacrifice shot quality like that.
No. She's really got to punish Ocean, I feel, when she gets those loose balls in the middle. She can't be being friendly with her movement and letting her go around. If she's hit a bad ball, you got to punish that. Oh my goodness, that's a great attack. Just a last minute adjustment with the wrist, sending the ball the opposite direction, Ocean thought. Oh, another great start here, 4-all. These girls are even, know each other's games well. Very aggressive volley. That's good stuff. Such a good mover, Ocean. She's so fluid around the court.
Yeah, definitely no signs of letting up.
You can just see, look at her leg muscles. She's just so strong.
Wants to keep the tempo up, pressure up.
She's so explosive. Again, that's like the right idea from her. You want to be lifting in those front corners when you're under pressure. Especially when she's that tall, right? Like that movement is so tough to do. That lift at least gives her a lot of time, but I feel like she's just aiming for perfection on the lob, and that's a tough shot to hit a winner on. They don't need to be perfect.
A couple of points in a row here.
You can see if Ocean just stays mentally tough, she will get those stretch of 3-4 errors in a row. Maria's really got to try hard here to make sure she's not giving too many free points. There we go. It's a much better lob. Oh, good post.
Wow.
Good pickup.
Great combination.
Oh, that's a good let for sure.
Would have liked to see just a straight drive from there. Like she's already in the front of the court. Why not push it back to the corners again?
I agree. Would have been nice to pump her to the back there and make her do a little bit more work instead of trying to end the rally. No need to force it.
Exactly. Don't pull the knife out. Just add another one.
Maria's lost her head a little bit here. She's lost 4 points in a row off just kind of free points. She needs to get her head back on her shoulders here and clean it up. Oh, wow.
Nice shape on that.
That's beautiful. So well balanced. Look at this. Just comes in, reads it well, and plays that so far out in front, getting so low on the ball.
Yeah, great step into that ball. Yeah.
Good shot.
Quick comeback. See if it's a little bit too late.
Yeah, I think Maria's put herself in an interesting position here. She kind of lost the strategy at 4-all, which is sometimes in a tight match like this where you're even with each other, that could be the difference maker. You've got to stay mentally strong in those middle points.
Yeah, she's definitely being too passive on the. She had a couple straight drops there from midcourt and just like too slow going in.
Yeah, I think she's got to, if she wants a chance in this game or this match at least, she's really got to amp up the pace.
Yeah, zip it in there.
Right? And that's not what you like to see. You don't like to see giving up at the end of the game. You want to see her fight back and at least get the confidence back, right? Even if you lose the game 11-8.
For sure. You can go into the break with a little bit of, you know, getting back to your game plan and maybe switch that momentum.
Yeah, that being said, Ocean is on a mission right now and she is not falling off her strategy whatsoever. She's locked in. You can just see the focus.
Yeah.
She wants this national title bad. and just one game away. You can see her and Marco having a very, very solid chat right now. You can see, I think he's just explained her that the margin in the front doesn't need to be perfect. Not the fastest going into that front corners, Maria, so you want to just pump that ball in nice and fast and make sure you're countering her. It's so hard for her to move in and out of those front corners. She's so good in the middle and the back that you got to expose those weaknesses in the front.
What are you telling Maria in between these games?
Amp up the pace, and the lobs don't need to be perfect. Right? It feels like she's aiming to have that ball fall just under the sideline.
For sure.
And there's just no need, right? Just lift it, get out of pressure, and pump kills. No more floaty drops, right? You don't have to be hitting them a millimeter above the tin, because she did make a few errors there. Just assert your dominance, right? She's the stronger player physically in that middle, so take space, right? I think it's too often Maria's being too nice with her movement, right? Just because you're tall doesn't mean you have to be nice and let them have access. Right?
Definitely sacrificing some, like, just trying to be too perfect and not be fast enough.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I just think she needs to be
for a little bit.
Yeah, like, just have a little more purpose in your movement and your shots. Right, just a little more urgency.
Yeah, some movement tempo.
All right, just think a little too relaxed and lackadaisical.
She's just getting herself pumped up there.
This first point Maria wins, I wouldn't mind seeing like a fist pump and a little yell, just get the mojo going. A stroke. Interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know if I agree with that call, but
that's why we're over here.
Yeah, I guess that's why we're not in the referee booth. The cross drop, that's been a tendency from the juniors.
Oh yeah, straight drop everybody, straight drive.
Not a good shot to play when you're under pressure like that. You pretty much have to pray you hit the neck, otherwise you're in a world of trouble.
Suddenly that's 2-point flip.
Yeah. It's got to be a little smarter with shot selection here, Maria, if she wants a chance at this match. That's a good hold. I will say Ocean's one of the only players I've seen so far out of the ladies that's holding the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Right, that's one thing. I think that's a big reason why she's ahead in this. She's just delaying Maria's movement. Right? She's so tall, it's hard for her to twist and turn and get low that quick. Oh, good to see her play the ball there.
Yeah, that last one was a great swing from Maria.
Again, just look where she's standing. She's a foot behind the service box, and she's trying to cut in a perfect drop.
There's that fadeaway again.
It's just no need.
If you want to hit the ball forward, you should step forward.
Fortunate bounce, Maria, but you'll take what you can get.
Yeah, find those corners. Good stuff happens when you put the ball in tough spots.
That's a good change of direction there. You can see the frustration's boiling here from Maria. She's getting upset with the movement, but her movement did nothing wrong there. She got taxied.
She went the wrong way first, unfortunately.
Definitely the more emotional of the two players, so she's really got to try to keep her composure here. I know she's frustrated. Things aren't going her way out there.
That's the volleying we want to see for sure.
So just stay positive and stay assertive. Good things will happen. That's it. That's great stuff from Maria there.
String together some points, get some confidence. She's got the ability, she's got to tie it all together.
Oh, wow.
That was funky.
That's the problem with the glass court if you're not used to playing on it. When that ball's guiding into the sidewall, it is tough to judge when to hit it sometimes if you're not used to it.
For sure. Could have been someone on the outside looking in, making a face or something too.
That's good hustle. Oh, great lunge. Such a good mover.
That's just like willpower right there.
Yeah,
It's just she wants to get the ball.
it just looks like she wants it a little bit more. She's willing to not make mistakes. You can see the emotion. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That is lovely.
Jeez.
She's very talented, Maria. She's got some excellent hands on her.
That's not coming back.
No.
Just got to remember to get her length first, and then she gets to play around in that front mid-court.
Yeah, exactly. If Maria wants to really utilize her strengths, she's got to make sure her length is giving her opportunities to have balls land in the middle for motion.
Let's get.
I like to see that. The front corners are tough for her to move. That cross drop is not a smart choice.
So much of that.
Yeah, it's just so many options for Ocean. She's such a good mover. Can't be giving her that much time in the front. You'll take those.
Not a lot of strings being used, but
you can use a little bit of luck there. Well, Maria finds herself up 8-6 here. She's done well to dig deep and give herself a 2-point lead in this game.
it's a nice bow skid on it.
Oh, she can get the stroke there. Ooh.
Both players unhappy with that one.
Yeah, sometimes that's the right call. If both players are unhappy, then
Doing something right.
you're doing something right.
What a get there.
But I do think that is just a let. It wasn't. It stayed short enough where it wasn't a stroke, and there was enough contact, I think.
Definitely. Yeah.
There you go. You can see Maria just trying to fire herself up here.
Yeah, bit of a roll.
She can get this third game, the momentum can swing, and she can start doing some damage. But if you're Ocean right now, you just don't want to make an error. You just want to pump good length and let Maria make the mistakes or hit the winner. You want to leave it up to her.
Catching a little bit of sidewall on that straight drive, but still got the depth. Back to the lob. It's got to be a volley there.
That's a good use of lift.
That's a nice shot. Man, that's got to be one of the most concerning things is when you don't take the volley and then the other person does.
Yeah, and you end up losing the point on it.
For
It
sure.
just shows how important it is to take the ball early in this game. Oh, that's just not needed from Maria. You're up 9-7. There's no need to go for a floaty cross-court nick off the serve. It's got to be perfection if you're hitting it. You're playing with fire there. Ocean's too quick for that. Oh, that's a great use of the straight.
Stayed in.
That's a great cross. That's trouble. Hold. Yeah, that's good stuff.
What a get.
She got it.
Go, go, go.
Maria absolutely hustling. She deserves that rally.
Wow.
That's what you'd like to see a little bit more from Maria. Just hustle, hustle. Win those scrappy points where you don't deserve them, but
Some great chasing from Maria there.
she finds herself with 2 game balls here. Time to make this match a little bit interesting.
What do you think you're doing with the serve here? I might go body serve, hit the foot.
I'm a massive advocate for going for the body serve. When it's a game ball and someone's feeling the pressure, always pump it down the middle. More often than not, good things happen. And that is assertive. That's what she needs to do more of. Get that ball in the middle of the court and pump those kills.
Yeah, take the game right to her.
That's great stuff from Maria there. That's a massive confidence boost going into the
Massive
fourth.
confidence boost. That's an awesome response. She's feeling it.
Well, we got ourselves a match now. Let's take a look at this replay here.
Yeah, simple.
Great serve, and then kaboom. Just taking advantage of that loose ball in the middle.
It's like it was her day job.
Yeah, that's a big kill right there. Just such a good shot on the glass court. So effective.
Oh yeah. Crowd's getting into this one.
Yeah, we got a lot of people watching this one. It's been an entertaining day of squash. Players got about 30 seconds now to get back on court. Catch their breaths and get a little bit of last-minute coaching advice.
Yep. Settle the nerves. Get back into that fighting mindset.
That was impressive for Maria. A lot of people 2-0 down can cave under the pressure, but she stayed really tough, and she showed why she's in the final. She's a competitor.
Oh, yeah.
She's a warrior out there, so she's got to go out and assert her dominance. Really try to take advantage of that space in the middle.
For sure.
Maria just being coached there by BC legend Richard Yendel. Richard Yendel used to coach me at the Parkway back in the old days.
Oh, yeah?
Little 9-year-old Liam.
Who haven't you been coached by?
I've been coached by a lot of people. They all seem to leave. I guess I was the problem. They all moved to BC. They just wanted to get as far away from me as possible on the coast. We had Yendel, Brinkman, and Rafiq Baloo.
Very nice.
Well, it's 4th game underway now. Be curious to see how these players start. If you're Ocean, you do not want that ball on Maria's forehand. She has an absolute cannon. That wingspan and that snap, boom. It's too easy for her.
So short.
And that's what you want to avoid if you're Maria.
Yeah.
Just those silly bow stairs. There's just no need. No
Doesn't
need
need-
to try to hit a perfect boast on your back leg. Oh, wow.
Nice
That
bit of
is
skill
smooth.
on display. Big open stance backhand.
Carved it like a pumpkin.
Maria with a quick response back.
Short rallies here. No rhythm really being established. Oh, wow. That was a nice boast, but an even better pickup.
Oh, great get.
Just doing full lunges into those corners, just flying back out of them.
Maria definitely trying to keep this pressure on. There's that booming forehand again.
Such a phenomenal mover. I can't believe some of the recoveries that Ocean's had. Just gets right back into the rally.
Yep. And it's just those simple drives to the back corners. You put so much pressure on someone without, like, it's so little risk on yourself.
Yeah, and I think if you're Maria here, like, yes, Ocean's hit a good length in the back of the court, but it's definitely not a winner.
No.
Just because you're under pressure doesn't mean you have to try to hit a perfect. Oh, wow.
Both of us interrupted by an absolute
roller.
How do you?
Flat as a pancake.
Yikes.
Oh. Yeah, that was ruthless. But yeah, I was just saying, like, when she's under pressure, I feel like Maria's trying to hit all these boast winners and just get it to the front wall. Right, you're not going to be hitting winners from the back of the court when you're under pressure, so you might as well just reset the rally and try to give yourself as much time to get to the tee as possible.
Got to be tough to play. Putting the ball in the middle like that is not going to be the winning formula for sure.
Not with an experienced player like Ocean. She's been on this stage before. She's not nervous to take that ball in short when it's there. Ooh, a little bit of a hold there. Got Maria a little. Oh, just ruthless on the volley.
Big fist pump.
She's fired up. She's looking very confident.
Full extension on that volley. What a shot.
And the fist pump. Wow. Love to see it. Smart. Great lob. Oh, good volley.
Love that change in pace.
Yeah, she's injecting some good variety here at Maria. Oh, and that's
again,
a shot she hits
she's
so
hit
well.
So many of those today.
That crossfade on that glass court is such an effective shot.
I think if anyone's getting into squash and watching, that's a shot you've got to add to your repertoire for sure.
Add that to your recipe. That is phenomenal stuff. That's better for Maria, right? She's not trying to hit a winning boast.
Nope.
Just she's under pressure and just gets it to the front wall. It's all you need.
Keeping it in play.
And look, she's in the rally.
Moving smooth. Super nice.
a good mix-up.
Yep.
Every now and then, it is always a good thing to shoot from the back. Just test your opponent's movement.
See if they're awake.
And she is awake.
Oh my gosh.
She is hungry.
Yeah, she did that shot a little bit earlier in the rally, that open stance backhand drop. And this one worked out even better. I'm sorry, open stance forehand.
Well, 5-all. Nothing separating these two girls right now in this game.
This is some tough squash. Tensions are just like that elevator. Way up there.
Yeah, you can feel it in the crowd. Everyone's getting a little nervous now.
I'm sure some people have to make their flight soon.
Yeah, I'm sure these players are feeling it too.
Maria wants this to go 5 and beyond.
And that's very good sportsmanship from Maria. The ref's sitting pretty far back. Didn't really see that one go out. It's very nice sportsmanship to call that out. Not a lot of people would do that, I feel.
Especially in the final.
Yeah, exactly.
So much on the line.
Oh my goodness. Leaping backwards. Volley kill. Let's see that again. How do you do? Welcome to the party. That is phenomenal.
So much pace on that swing.
That takes a lot of core strength to be up in the air like that and get that much pace on the ball. Uh-oh.
Definitely tried to go for a little bit of a holding pace on that one and didn't get it deep enough, caught too much sidewall.
Yeah, that's the dangers of hitting it to Maria's forehand. If you hit anything loose, she's got an absolute whippersnapper in the forehand. Oh, that's a little uncharacteristic. No need to be trying to end points quick if you're Ocean. You want these rallies long. You want to move Maria as much as possible.
Yep.
Right, she's super tall, and you're the better mover. You want to twist and turn her and keep rallies going as much as possible. Perhaps can sniff the final moments here and is getting a little too eager to end it. Oh my goodness, what a boast. It's just ruthless.
Yeah, the strings from over here.
Oh, that's just beautiful. What a shot. Can't teach that. Just got herself an 8-7 lead here. Ocean just taking her time. Veteran move. Ooh. She's feeling the pressure, it looks like. There's no need for a tin there. Another veteran move. Tie the shoes. Get your thoughts back. Maria not happy with that. Don't blame her. She's on a roll right now. She wants to keep her rhythm. Ocean's pretty smart to try to break it there. Were you much of a shoe tire when things weren't going your way, Adrian?
I'd bounce the ball 50 times, hit my foot, roll to the corner.
That was a classic move. Pretend to hit the foot.
Dude, I was tired before the match even started.
Oh, again, that's what I was talking about with Maria's boasts, right? There's just no need for that. You're in the back of the court, under pressure.
But she's had that one to come off a couple times, so, you know, do you go to that well too often, or do you go back again, or especially late stage of this game, you can't give up points like that.
Yeah, you just can't be doing that, especially down 2-1.
But then there's the post.
Just playing
Great
with fire. Uh-oh.
Boast off a boast.
Oh my goodness! What a dive. That was amazing.
Man, the boast off the boast. What are your thoughts, opinions?
I am not a fan of boast off the boast. I don't think a lot of coaches are either, but you know what?
I think
sometimes it's suited.
Yeah, sometimes
like
in
a
that
little trickle
position,
boast,
sometimes in that
works.
position, it feels like the only shot you have, but you need to get around that ball and figure out a way to show a straight.
Yeah, I think it's situational. Well, perhaps a little blood injury here from the dive. Richard Yendel, coach, is not happy with this. It looks like there's no blood. Maria doesn't seem happy either. Oh, tensions are high right now. Coaches are not happy. Ocean might be being told to go back on court here. Oh, that is cheeky, I think. Definitely no injury going on there, but Ocean's, that's a veteran move though. Things aren't going her way. She's gonna use the dive for an injury timeout. You can see Maria having a laugh about it. She's absolutely fine, but that is a smart move. I like what Maria's doing though. She's not leaving the court.
Keeping the ball warm.
Keeping the ball warm, getting a little solo in.
Yeah. Just gotta not let this little break get to her.
Yeah, she can't let this mentally rattle her here. Oh, she's coming right back on court. So she went off for some coaching advice. So that, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't think that's really, I don't think that should be allowed. But
we should grab a quick Band-Aid or something. Trying to see from here.
It's just a chat with the coach. It looked like from the screen. It's a little cheeky.
It's a tough one.
Let's see how the squash gods reward that. That's phenomenal. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. That is game.
What a play.
And we got ourselves an epic 5-gamer about to take place.
Man, I love squash.
Yeah, that was great stuff from Maria to not let that bother her.
Very tough. Very tough.
Yeah, it's a good job to keep her composure there.
Just dives into that sidewall.
Emotion. Love to see it.
It means the world to these kids.
Yeah. Well, we've seen a 2-0 comeback once earlier today in a final. Can we see another one? Love to see the underdog story. Well, what's your prediction for the 5th game here, Adrian?
I can't believe how little idea I have about what's going on. I'm just happy to be here.
I know. This is a coin toss to me. I
mean, do you think that last point galvanizes some extra
mojo?
Yeah.
Extra flavor?
Yeah.
Man, I think this is one of the first games where I'm really not sure who's going to come out on top in this 5th. I think we got an absolute 50-50 here. Both girls are excellent squash players and both locked in, ready to go.
What a great way to end the tournament.
Yeah, they're both competing really hard, and neither of them are going to give up in this 5th game. That's all I know. This is a national title on the line. You got one more game. You train your whole season for this moment.
This is the one. This is it.
Yeah, one more game to decide it. Well, the players back on court now, making their way to the courts. Maria looks focused. That is a straight face. Eye of the tiger. Wow, the yell before the game. Tensions are high.
Trying to get herself pumped up.
Love to see it. Just love. These girls are both great competitors. Good friends too. They're leaving everything on the court right now.
Yeah.
That last final, we were talking about how good it was for Canadian squash to see Jacob playing at that level and Devin as well. But this is equally as impressive. These are two young girls, super talented. They've got bright futures in this game, regardless of what happens in this 5th game.
Yeah, Canadian women's squash is.
Yeah, we're looking good for the
very
future.
well represented.
The pace is high to start this game. That's what you like to see. Both players really trying to assert their length to the back of the court.
No one's backing down.
I like to see Maria jumping on these volleys. She's had a couple to start this Friday. Another one there. You can really hear them thumping that ball against the front wall. That's a fortunate bounce. Oh my goodness. That was down for sure. Sneaky. Wants that point. I don't blame her. It's a national title.
Oh yeah.
Adrenaline's high. See the straight drop there.
Yeah, she's almost gone to that cross court. That little clip kill.
Yeah.
A little too much.
It's such an effective shot when you're mixing it in like 1 out of every 4 or 5, right? When you hit that drop consistently and then just a little delay in the swing.
Yeah, I mean, she's doing it for 4 games now.
Yeah.
And Ocean's definitely picking up on it.
That's a great whiff, not allowing Maria to volley after that good boast. Smart.
Maria's pace of movement.
Yeah, really working her into those front corners. That's a great
sure.
lift, though.
Yeah, happy to just reset.
Yeah.
Regroup.
That's what we've seen a lot better from Maria the last 2 games she's won. She's resetting and not aiming for perfection on the lob.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's just a great attack. It's nice to see Maria calling her ball down there.
Oh, yeah.
It's good sportsmanship.
Great example for young squash players all over.
Yeah, this is beautiful stuff. Oh,
nice
wow.
get from Ocean.
That is athletic.
Jeez.
What a movement into that front left. And
Gets
she
the,
just
gets,
sprung right out of it.
gets the wrist into position.
What balance.
The quick cross court.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good call.
Gotta be.
Risky business going for that cross court nick, but she's rewarded there. High risk, high reward shot.
2-3 to 4-1 could be a massive change.
Oh, and that's just a phenomenal whip.
Yep. Crowd getting into him.
You can hear the cheers. Everyone's shoulders are looking a little tense.
Trying to pull that last bit of energy. This huge U19 final.
Oh, it's a good reach for Maria. It's a tough movement for her at that size. So hard to get that low. Oh, and that's just too quick.
Good pace.
Yeah, and that's the risk of going for the cross-court neck for Maria, because Ocean is so fast and hits that ball so flat and quick out of the front.
Yeah, you want to see Maria getting a little more ready for that one. Like
Yeah.
she's placed a good ball, but she needs to be ready for that next shot.
That's just a phenomenal.
Great drive.
Really did a good job of taking space there, not allowing Maria any position.
All right, 6-2.
Wow, just ferocious pace here from Ocean. She's really working Maria into the front corners as well.
There it is.
Just taking all the time away from her. Abusing that movement in the front. See, at that height, it's just so hard to get in and out of those front corners so at an efficient speed.
It's a nice get. It's a straight drive we're looking for. Gets behind that one too.
Well, Ocean's reached another gear here. She looks fast out there. Maria honestly might want to just slow it down and try to break the rhythm a little bit, because Ocean is locked in.
It's a big 7-3 point right here.
Yeah, this is a massive point. If Ocean wins this point, this is likely going to be the match.
Oh, and she throws that one in, no fear.
That's again good for Maria. You just love to see her calling her own balls down on those 50-50. Some people can't tell, especially the ref way back there.
Well struck.
Great ball to boast.
Get on the next one.
That's
Good
a
hands.
great reaction. Great whip. She's better to counter this one. Yeah. That's just too tough for Maria to get in and out of those corners.
It's a lovely squash.
Beautiful tactics.
So simple.
2 points away from a national title here. Just gotta stay composed. Oh, wow. That's lovely.
I haven't seen that one from the back yet from Maria.
Maria hasn't really been doing the straight drop from the back. It's all been the aggressive boast. That was a really nice mix-up. Nice to see.
And it's also Ocean's been hitting her length so tough back there that you don't really have the time to hit that drop shot.
Oh,
There's that boast.
Ruthless. You haven't seen her play that too much. Just an aggressive attacking boast. But she's clearly got it in her artillery. And now she's got herself 6 championship balls. Ooh,
Close.
just collapsed in the movement a little bit there. Right shot to play. Perhaps a little nervous with her first match ball.
She's got 5 more.
It's not out of the question for Maria to come back here. She can string together 5 points for sure. Just needs to be patient and watch that margin. Make Make sure she's lifting well, just like that. Oh, and there you have it.
So unlucky.
Right shot to play, but
Definitely.
it's a very well played match from both girls.
Yeah.
Good friends, hugging it out.
Great match
We love
from
to
these
see
two.
the sportsmanship from both of them. Just such good friends. So nice to see. Little smiles from both of them as well.
Yeah, everything left on the court there.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Well, thank you everyone who tuned in and watched this Canadian Nationals for these juniors. They put a lot of work in and they trained so hard for this, so it's great to see them playing on the glass court and have it broadcasted for everyone to watch. So
Yeah, for sure. What a great stage to showcase some of the amazing talent from around Canada.
absolutely. Adrian, it was an absolute pleasure to commentate with you.
No way, the pleasure is all mine.
Well, thank you everyone.
right.
Have a good one.
We'll see you guys next week for the seniors. Sorry, this week. Tomorrow.